Hello and welcome to the Ambition Without Burnout podcast. You are exactly in the right place when you have tried the Pomodoro technique. You've tried to time block your calendar with pretty pink and green and blue, and nothing will ever stick. They might work for like 1 or 2 days, maybe even a couple of weeks, but at some point they don't make you more productive or efficient anymore. So if that is the case, this video is for you, because today I'm dismantling why all of the time management techniques and productivity hacks that you have tried so far have not worked for you and what actually will. The thing is, we all think we have a time management issue, but rarely anybody actually has. Why? Because time management is something that you put on once the foundation is set. And what I mean with foundation, I'm going to explain in this video. There's 3 layers that need to be in place first before you should actually add a time management technique or a productivity hack on top for it to work. So I would say let's dive right in. Hi, I'm Chrissy. I'm a coach and trainer for high achieving entrepreneurs and leaders who want to achieve their ambitious goals without the burnout. In this podcast, we are challenging and redefining what productivity means, what success means, and we're going to challenge all the working models that have been happening in this world so far, because obviously they're not working. So I would say without further ado, let's head into the 3 layers that build your foundation before you can actually add time management on top to be efficient and productive. Okay. The first layer is seasons. No time management technique will ever be productive and efficient if you do not know what season you are in. See, when you're adding time management techniques, it's very linear. It assumes that you're always in the same season, the go season. Go, 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 do, do, do. But the thing is, we're humans. We are in different seasons. Sometimes it is launch season. But sometimes a family member gets sick and you need to take care of them, and that is the main priority, right? Sometimes it's relationship season. Sometimes it's health season. We don't know what's going to happen in life. We will never know, no matter how much we want to plan these things. But we don't know. So knowing what kind of season you're in and what kind of priority you have in that season will determine what kind of tools you can add to your calendar, to your productivity in general, that make you more productive. Because the thing is, when I'm on my period and I have period cramps, no fucking Pomodoro technique is gonna make me more productive on that day. And I can try as hard as I want, it just doesn't work. So that's the first layer, knowing what season you are in. The second one is your energy. And that is, in my opinion, the real reason why time management just can't work. Because time management is so, again, as I said in the beginning, so linear. It basically assumes that you always have the same energy, same capacity, same kind of like life circumstances. But that's just not true. When we look into nature, everything is cyclical, from how the seasons work to how like flowers grow and all of these things. We as humans are designed to work in a cyclical way too. We are not linear beings, even though we really try so hard to be linear beings. But we are cyclical, meaning that we have energy highs and we have energy lows. We have daily rhythms in our body, like our chronotype and our circadian rhythm, which basically determines when you need to go to sleep, when you have your most productive hours. And as a woman, we also have like monthly or weekly rhythms, like our female cycle. It's basically a 28-day cycle of 4 weeks where we go through hormonal changes that impact our energy. We do not have the same energy every single day. And I want to stress this again. As a woman, you do not have the same energy every single day. So using the Pomodoro technique every single day, assuming that that will make you more productive, I'm sorry, but that's not going to work. It's not going to work. What will work is what I'm going to mention after I have told you about the third layer. So we had the season, we had your energy, and the third layer that basically builds your foundation of productivity and efficiency is your capacity. You do not always have the same capacity. And with capacity, I mean a person who is going through burnout right now has a very different capacity than somebody who is, for example, in their summer ovulation phase, who's like naturally more energized. Capacity also means mental capacity. Like, what is going on in your life right now? Like, how much capacity do you really have to think about your to-dos, to do the work? That's not always the same. Capacity also means what state is your nervous system in? Are you in a regulated nervous system state, or are you in fight or flight all the time, right? Are you just trying to answer all your messages on WhatsApp? Are you just like, the minute a notification goes on, you're like, oh my God, yeah, let me fix this, let me do this. That is fight or flight. In that state, you do not have a lot of capacity to properly focus, to be efficient and as productive as you could be. So if you do not know these three things, your season that you're in, how much capacity you have, and where you're at in your energetic cycles, then no time management technique and no productivity hack will help you. However, if you do know the season that you're in, the energetic cycle that you're in, and then the capacity that you have, and you know how to use all of these three strategically in your high and in your low phases, then you can add time management techniques and productivity hacks on top of that in specific seasons with a specific capacity in a specific energetic cycle to make you even more productive. So do you see, like, there are specific cycles, there are specific situations where these could help, but they just do not help every single day of your life because you're not a linear being. So how do you figure out your life season, your capacity, your energy? Good question. You track it. You track your energy. You ask yourself, what kind of season am I in? And be really honest with yourself. Are you in a building season? Are you in a relationship season? Are you in a business focused season? Or do you need to care for a family member right now and that should be the priority? How much capacity do you really have? Mental capacity, physical capacity. And again, be really honest with yourself. And then again, I already mentioned tracking your energy. That is literally taking 2 minutes of your time, a pen and a paper before you go to bed, asking yourself, how much energy did I have today from a scale of 1 to 10? What drained my energy today? What amplified my energy today? And then maybe looking into your female cycle or your circadian rhythm that I mentioned earlier, and really track if you felt more productive or not, if you felt lower energy or not. And then over time, you will be able to see patterns that you can then use to strategically rearrange your weekly schedule, your monthly schedule, quarterly schedule. That is what will make you more productive, when you know when to push and when you know when to strategically rest, so that you again get back to your energy high phase, get back to high capacity, and get back to a season where you can actually focus properly. And how to track your energy in detail, that is what I'm going to cover in another video, another podcast episode of Ambition Without Burnout. Leave me a comment below, share this with a friend who needs to hear this, but definitely ditch the time management and start working on these 3 layers. And if you need any help with this, this is exactly what I do with my clients, because we do not only plan your week and color code and like all of these things, like you do that with anybody, and there's literally like 2 million videos on how to do that. You don't need me for that. But what you need me for is to figure out your own unique energy map, your own unique work-life balance that has rest included, that has high impact actions included, that is all based on your values, your energy, your capacity, your seasons. Work-life balance is a skill that you need to learn, that you can then use for all of your seasons with all your capacity and all your energy to rearrange whatever you need to do to be productive and efficient to reach your ambitious goals. If you need any help, book your discovery call today and let's figure this out for you. All right, see you in the next video or podcast.